identify them by the yellow shirts they are wearing while they work.
There are more good people out there, though, than bad. I have faith in that. But thank goodness that we are having some fabulous weather this week, especially for everyone having to deal with storm cleanup this week.
Yes, we've done a complete 180. I've been saying it all week. Luckily this week we've got plenty of sunshine, no storms, no severe weather in sight, no rain, no snow, no sleet, no freezing rain, no hail, no cats and dogs.
Okay, I think we checked off everything.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah,
all of the above.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes, I wanted to make sure I filled out the entire Scantron. But as we take a live look atop the Plaza Tower, it's nice tonight, folks, mostly clear skies, and as we look at your temperatures, we are generally in the 60s and 70s. Gilmer is still hanging out at 73. We are at 62 in Longview. Henderson, 65, 64 in Nacogdoches. Lufkin, Texas, 63. And it's not humid. This is great news because when it's not humid, you typically don't see storms at this time of the year in East Texas because dew points, they're in the 40s and 50s. If we were going to see storms, those dew points would be in the 60s right now. And we do have a front that's going to be moving into the area. But look at this. Wind speeds anywhere from about 5 to 10 miles per hour. The winds, they are continuing to decrease. So the winds really not going to have a major impact on tonight. They're only blowing out of the south 10 miles per hour. 56 will be your low temperature. Tomorrow, we're back to 82. Plenty of sunshine. I do expect tomorrow to be slightly warmer than what we saw today. As we look at the drought monitor, we are seeing abnormally dry conditions out in our western counties, particularly along the Trinity River. Now, the worst of the drought is actually out to our west in central Texas and west Texas, but with all the rain that we have seen, I am guessing here in East Texas, we will see a bit of an improvement as compared to where we were, let's say, 30 days ago. And it's been fairly dry, but with the rain that we picked up, I do think we will see those improvements. We've already seen major improvements in our northern counties where you do see those shades of green and those shades of blue. So all in all, just excellent coverage on our rain. And as we look at the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, this is valid between the 15th of April and the 19th of April. With this warming trend I do have in your forecast, eventually the rain and the storms are going to return. I don't think it's going to happen over the next week, but beyond that, it does get a little more uncertain on when those storms will arrive. But the expectation right now is at some point late next week, we will start to see those storm chances reemerge into the Lone Star State and slowly but surely spread to the east. But nothing abnormal in our temperatures. I don't have any record lows. I don't have any record highs in your forecast. It's just going to be warm and humid. And as we look at the next 7 days, that's exactly it. Temperatures are going to be in the 70s and 80s. Low temperatures in the 50s and 60s. A few passing clouds Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And as we look at deep East Texas, similar deal. Temperature-wise, we will be in the 70s and 80s. Lots of sunshine Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we'll be at about 86 Monday and then Tuesday at 80 degrees. And I'm sure James Grant will be very happy about that forecast.